Warning, endless cat jokes ahead. This is Sleepwalkers on Sticker Madness.
What's that smell?
I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty as fuck. Thirsty as fuck.
Hey, look at me!
Thrill me.
If you come back in here, I'm gonna hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for a left.
Thrill me.
Beg for a left.
Thrill me.
Hey, look at me!
No! What? Hangers!
It stinks.
Hangers!
Get to the chopper! Sticker Madness.
Hello and welcome to Sticker Madness. This is the podcast about bad movies by bad movie lovers for bad movie lovers. I'm your host, Hustine. With me here, as always, are Yaki and Sim.
That's still just Sam in Spanish.
Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Glad to be here for the second episode of this week. We're deep into Spooktober. Spooky.
Spooktober. Well, we've been bored, and then we've been something else, but I don't know if we've been spooked yet.
Yeah, no. I have not been frightened up to this point. I was going to make a bold prediction. We're not going to be.
Yeah.
Jackie, have you been spooked yet?
No, but I did have a song. Oh shit.
Good. I'm glad you're prepared to talk about things.
I am. Well, actually, I have a song that I'd like to sing.
Okay.
Oh, here comes Johnny with his pecker in his hand. He's off to the rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, motherfucker, get your right foot left. Come on, get off the stage, you goddamn fool. You know, you pissed me off. You fucking jerk. You get on my nerves. Well, here comes Johnny with his pecker in his hand. He's off to the rodeo.
What song is that?
Where is that from, yo?
It's, the first time I heard it, I was a teenager.
Okay.
And I guess you can Google it, and it's like the rodeo song.
Uh-huh.
And somebody actually did record it.
Okay. So is it like On Top of Old Smoky, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball? Like that kind of like what are those called? They're not called nursery rhymes, but they're like mock nursery rhymes when you're a kid.
No.
Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
Well, originally they were just like actual folk songs before folk became a music genre.
Yeah, but there's
just
too much
orally.
dirty language in it.
Oh, that shit like that? I don't know.
I don't know. It's like Renegade Cowboy or some shit.
Yeah, like Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
No.
But like On Top of Old Smoky and shit, those were off those old comedy albums by that guy that did like the camp comedy albums.
Yeah, but those were actual songs first.
Well, the guy that wrote those did them as a comedy.
So
album.
he was like the 1930s Weird Al.
He was a vaudeville guy.
No, so On Top of Old Smoky, no, I thought it was like in the 70s that those were recorded.
No, those are old miner songs. And then it wasn't all covered with cheese.
Okay.
It was about the love of his life not making it to the top of Mount Smoky.
None of the
died.
three of us know about this.
I think we are not authorities, and I think we are all talking about three different things, actually.
Sure.
Let's talk about Sleepwalkers. Written by Stephen King, starring Clovis.
Clovis the cat.
Clovis the cat, that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
The greatest action star this side of Michael Danton. Clovis.
He's coming in at number 3. We're just going to spill the beans right now that there's Mike Banning is number 1, Danton is number 2, and Clovis is number 3.
Yeah, I really like that Clovis movie where he faces off against Jean-Claude Van Damme when he's the villain, and they have that fight on top of the helicopter, Clovis and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Really great karate choreography out of Clovis the cat.
Well, you know, you can tell that he's obviously the star because his collar says Clovis.
Right. Well,
Attack Cat.
He is Clovis the Attack Cat, so I don't know what else he could be. We'd be like, hey, that's not Toonsis. That's clearly Clovis. The Attack Cat.
Yeah.
He was the guy that ripped the Terminator's head off in Terminator 6 and then cat shit down his throat.
Down his mechanical throat.
Yeah, Clovis is amazing.
Yeah.
Sam, what's the story here with
on the story? The real, and it's not a long story, but the real story with this movie is if there was ever a film that was close to a film by Stephen King, it would be this one.
Right, because normally his excuse is that he's high on cocaine or Robitussin.
But usually it's just somebody buys the rights and they do whatever, and he either doesn't like it or he likes it.
Except for I thought that was not the case with Dreamcatcher, that he actually wrote that.
He didn't write Dreamcatcher.
He wrote a book?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So it's
No,
an
this is the
adaptation.
this is as far as I know, the only screenplay
Okay, all right.
by Stephen King.
Written for the screen
By Stephen King.
by horror master / actor, also heavy Coke bottle glasses guy, Stephen King.
And caterer.
And Donald Trump hater. Very does not like the Donald Trump. If you ever want to follow somebody on Twitter, Stephen King's a great one.
Okay.
Yeah. Really like the guy. He is not good at writing movies.
One of the weird things is that I remember the marketing for this. I was excited to see this the first time and horribly disappointed.
Well, it's got Clovis in it, so yeah.
I didn't know that it was going to have... I didn't realize that the main action hero was going to be a cat. I'll be honest, that wasn't in the trailer. They had like a lot of other things like, in a world, and it was like this. And I actually think that some of the world building they do was in the fucking trailer. Because there's things that happen like that aren't really flushed out in the movie that they tell you specifically in the trailer that they're like the last of their kind and all this stuff. And so when you're actually watching it, it's horribly disappointing with the expectations that it sets up for itself. However, watching it as an adult later in terms of comedy, it might be the funniest horror movie ever made.
It's pretty fucking hilarious. What about the production? Any fun stories from that you read trivia-wise?
Not really. I mean, just that it's such a grab-ass session that Stephen King has all of his friends show up.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Lots of cameos.
Yeah, which one, again, to piss me off the first time I see it, if you're going to give me a Mark Hamill cameo, it needs to be towards the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Because if you put a Mark Hamill cameo in the beginning of the movie, I'm going to be mad that he's not in the movie the whole time.
That's true. That's a good point.
And the first time I see this, I'm like, sweet Mark Hamill! And then he's gone. I'm like, what the fuck did you do that
dude?
for?
Was he just in town for the weekend? You're like, hey, we're going to shoot a scene with you, Mark.
He should
Yeah, I'll
be
do it.
Mark Hamill Catman Hunter.
Can I have a giant mustache? Of course, you're a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about production numbers? You got anything there?
$15 million budget.
Yeah.
Made 30, but this also...
That's not bad.
Also, we have to think about this is in the era of this is dead center video store subsidizing Hollywood. This thing probably made like $70 million.
Yeah, this made a bunch of cash. It's really too bad that there wasn't a Frank Langella scene at the end of this because I would have totally gone for Sleepwalkers 2. Like they made Pet Sematary 2. Come on, where's Sleepwalkers 2?
Yeah, see, I thought there was, and there wasn't.
Yeah,
because I remember the first time that the guy, the son, made it or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah. We could postulate about what Sleepwalkers 2 may have been, whether there could have been, but there should have been for sure. Because they make reference to other Sleepwalkers still being alive in this film.
How that would be possible.
She can feel them.
She can feel them?
That's what she says.
Oh, that's true, but at the same... How this species can exist at all makes no sense.
Well, let's talk about the species.
Sure.
They are, they're cat people. This movie is about cat people.
Yeah, slimy cat people.
Slimy, hairless, Egyptian hairless cat
people.
Yep.
Who have superpowers.
All of the above superpowers.
All of the above, whatever you need.
Kinesis. Telekinesis.
Yeah.
Kinesiology.
Yeah, kinesiology. They're great athletes.
They are great athletes. Did you see him jump into the Trans Am?
That's true.
I mean, any other fool would have caught his foot on there and just ate shit on the T-top.
They can turn invisible. They can turn other things invisible. They can turn other cat people invisible.
They can start record players.
They can start record players. They are soul suckers. They can have Weekend and Bernie's style hijinks with corpses.
We're to assume the regeneration is amazing because they can get stabbed in the eye and then not really care.
Yeah, they're also invulnerable because the boy gets shot a few times.
Yeah,
she gets shot in the chest with a shotgun. Nothing.
Doesn't care.
Yeah, they're basically Chuck Norris that way.
They can have any car that they want.
Yes, they have transmogrification powers.
It does actually say shaped, like the only thing the movie lays out for you is that they're shapeshifters at the very beginning.
Yeah, but usually shapeshifters can only shape their own shift.
Exactly.
Shift
Shift
their
their
own
own shape.
And it also said that they were probably the very first vampires.
Yeah,
Which-
they're the foundation for the vampire legend.
Oh, yeah. that
But,
was
you know, this book
yeah.
was written in 1884.
Okay.
Which, the bullshit book at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I wrote. My first 3 notes are bullshit from bullshit, Mark Hamill, bullshit pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the first 10 minutes of this movie is, oh, that's bullshit. Oh, sweet, Mark Hamill. Oh, God damn it.
Wait, it stops
then-
after 10 minutes, the bullshit?
No, then it goes to a new bullshit sequence.
Oh, it's the transition, the bullshit transition.
No, the
that
actual
classic
shit.
editing technique in Hollywood filmmaking, the bullshit
No.
editing.
just actual bullshit.
Right.
No, not the filmmaking style. There's bullshit in front of the camera.
Right, you just transition to new bullshit.
Yeah, but it's not a bullshit transition. It's
No,
just a
I think
dissolve.
I think that's is taught at the
The AFI.
the AFI, the bullshit to bullshit transition.
You
Bullshit.
gets called a Mark Hamill bullshit sandwich. And that's the first 10 minutes of this movie. They have like some fake book quote about these imaginary things
Mhm.
and a couple things that are also
Sleepwalkers.
totally bullshit. Then Mark Hamill. Then there's some pictures. Like one of them is kind of cool because it's like a cat lady with huge tits
Right, nursing a baby.
nursing a baby.
Mhm.
And then the baby's like totally giving her a Muay Thai knee in her other huge tit. You're like, that's a pretty cool drawing. Or I would think that if I was 12 and somebody else that was 12 drew it.
Right.
And then there's some other bullshit, and it's all total bullshit. It's just like, oh, the history of the cat pyres.
Well, it starts in Egypt, of course,
Of
because they
course,
worshipped the
Yeah,
cats.
Right. Why are they called sleepwalkers? Because sleepwalking is a thing
Sure.
that has nothing to do with cats.
Yep.
You walk around while you're asleep. Is
They're-
my understanding of what sleepwalking is.
They seem to behave like normal people, only they can be shapeshifters and they're slimy cats.
Why isn't it called cat people?
Because there was already a movie called Cat People.
Okay.
We
Which
saw that
was
one.
awesome.
Yeah, I've seen cat people. That's true.
There's a lot more tits in Cat People.
There is.
Oh, yeah.
Sleepwalkers. They don't sleep at all in this film.
No,
They really kind of don't even walk around.
I think he might have wrote it listening to that song.
Probably. Which
And-
Sleepwalk by Santos and Johnny
Yeah.
prominently throughout this thing. One of my favorite oldies. Instrumentals.
Mm.
Surf rock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's about, but I always picture like Johnny Utah dies after surfing and like Bodie's like really sad about it. Like he's just on the beach next to a campfire and all his friends are like, "Yeah, Brody, dude, we're such party animals." And Brody's just looking longingly into the ocean,
Yeah.
thinking about Johnny Utah.
And for the rest of his life, he's just sleepwalking.
Right. Yeah. Without Johnny.
Without Johnny, he has no.
Correct. That's what I
He's
think.
lost his soulmate.
Mhm.
He starts breaking down. He was so young, dumb, and full of cum.
His hair was great too.
Wasn't so good with his lines.
Or shooting things or understanding how cops work.
Well, he's no Clovis.
Well, he's no Clovis. Clovis, bless his heart. Let's also not fail to mention that Madchen Amik, is that how you say her name?
Metronamic. Yeah.
Madchen Amik from Twin Peaks. Shelley Briggs, I think is her last name.
I don't know. It's Shelley.
She's the-
yeah.
Waitress. She's in this. She's prominently. She's the protagonist. And Ron Perlman stops by for a little bit as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How Ron Perlman has not been on Stinker Madness before, I'm sorry.
It's odd.
No, he was the dad in the new Conan that we talked about.
Yeah, but that wasn't an
Yeah, it
episode.
was just a do or
Oh.
don't. Yeah, we haven't actually done a Perlman episode.
Which is strange because Ron Perlman was
Gravitates-
a cat person at one point in time.
He was Catman.
He
Sewer Catman.
He lived in the sewers and looked just like one of these cat people before they go full cat mode.
Which I expected him to be, brought in because he knew it's like, oh shit, here's the Catman expert, Perlman.
Right. Yeah, I can slap on this makeup in like 20 minutes.
But he isn't. He's just a fucking wild
He's-
dickhead cop.
Officer needs to be locked away.
Captain
insane.
Soames. I had to
He's-
write his name down because he was so ridiculous.
He's bonkers.
Yeah.
I'll smack that girl on her ass.
Oh,
I'll volunteer to hit a 16-year-old girl on the ass. You're fucking grody.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grody in this movie.
Oh, there's a lot of grody. Yeah, it's a grody movie.
Well, I mean, I don't want to spoiler alert, but my fourth note after bullshit, Mark Hamill, bullshit pictures, bang your mom.
Bang your
Yeah.
mom, yeah.
That's the first weird thing that happens.
No, it's not the first weird thing, Jackie. But let's get into this.
Yeah, let's just go.
First, I want to make sure to mention and say thank you to our sponsors on Patreon that keep us going weekly, monthly, yearly, decadely. We also have our store up. I don't know if I've ever plugged that, but we've got T-shirts for sale now with our bullshit on it, and hoodies and all sorts of good stuff. So go to teespring.com/sneakerbandis, or just go to sneakerbandis.com and click both Patreon and store and get some cool swag from us to you. Free shipping too on those T-shirts. Not bad. High quality Egyptian cotton.
I don't think it
made
is.
Of
Made
the
of
fur
Catman-
of cat people.
Cat people's
That's why they're hairless.
huge knockers.
Any size knockers will fit into that sweatshirt.
Cover your huge cat knockers with one of our high quality cat fur T-shirts. You'll feel fuzzy again, cat person. The movie starts out in Bodega Bay, California. I've never been to Bodega Bay. Do you think it exists?
No, I don't know.
I've never even heard of it.
Don't even care.
I've been all up and down the PCH. I don't think Bodega Bay is a real place.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's been a cat lynching.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, a cat lynching, you might ask? Yeah, no, these cats have been lynched.
Some by their tails.
Yeah.
Half of them are gone.
There's like 30 cats that have been strung up in the middle of town.
Well, that
outside of
one
this
has
house.
been ripped in half.
Yeah, cat murder. It's a cat catastrophe.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding. Joke of the show. But Mark Hamill is there. He's on the case. He's going to crack this thing wide open with his awesome mustache. And nothing? No mustache jokes here?
It was a good mustache. He's just like, nice job, Mark Hamill mustache man.
Yeah, they even got the color right. It looked pretty real.
And they go inside this house, and there's more dead cats inside. And they're like, man, it seems like nobody's been here for 100 years. I'm sorry, it's on the beach. This is a very sought-after piece of property here. People are coming in and out of here all the time.
Yeah.
Real estate agents knocking on the door. You ready to sell yet? Dead cat person, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know, question mark. But they open up a closet door. What's in here? A fucking cat jumps out because, of course, why not? It's a horror movie. Got to have a cat jump out of the closet, right? But then the dead body falls over.
It's like, oh no, it's a mannequin in there too. Oh no. But then they turn it over. It's like, oh my God, it's a real dead girl, I guess.
It had braces.
It had braces.
What's the story here? Oh, before we figure out the story, there's a rose in its hair as well. It's a child that's crusty, pretty shrivelly.
Yeah.
They sucked the life out of her.
Okay. So,
Literally.
okay. All right. So that's what it looks like when the cat people get done with you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shrivel up?
Like a mummy.
Okay. All right. That's not a bad supposition. I didn't really make that connection. I thought she'd just been in the closet for a long time.
Yeah. She's like, all right, let's play hide and seek. And then, like, 2 days later, she's like, they still haven't found me. I did a really good job.
They're like,
And then
I'm
she
getting
dies.
pizza or something.
2 years later, a bunch of cats hang themselves outside. And
Yeah,
they
right.
find you.
Right. So things got pretty wild at this house. I'm
Yeah.
going to go ahead and say maybe they should have also, like, we could do a prequel. We could have a sequel to Sleepwalkers and a prequel to it with the story of this girl. I'd go for that.
And a spinoff.
And a spin-off, yeah, starring Patrick Duffy.
No, the spinoff would be Captain Soames and Clovis
Oh, yeah.
as a buddy cop picture.
Yeah, buddy cop picture.
I think Zac Efron would be the new cat people. Or
Okay.
the new sleepwalker kid that would lure ladies in.
Why Zac Efron?
I don't know, because, okay, so one of my questions, I'm
You
just
just
going
wanted
to
to
burn
say
it
his
now,
name, right? Think
is
of him with
that
his
I was
shirt
like,
off.
do you think that they'll do a reboot of this like they did with It?
I doubt it.
And if they do, I've already got my cast in mind.
Okay.
Zac Efron,
Sure.
and then Angelina Jolie for the mom,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
and then for the young damsel in distress,
Mm-hmm.
fuck that, I don't know. And For the weird rapey teacher,
Alicia Vikander.
Why not?
Yeah.
sure. For weird rapey teacher, I'm going with Nathan Lane.
Okay, that's a good
There we
cast.
go.
I don't think he'd go for it, but okay.
Because, you wouldn't expect it from him, right?
Sure,
because
sure,
he's
sure.
not
Yeah.
he's not creeper material,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
So, I would definitely get a better looking cat than Clovis.
Oh, there is no better looking cat than Clovis. I mean, he is Clovis, the attack cat. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't fly through the window right now and cut your face off for talking bad about Clovis.
He's probably dead, Justin.
He's not dead. Clovis cannot be dead. He is immortal. The power of Clovis lives on.
Because he drank the cat blood,
Right.
He's
cat people blood, so now he's
Sure.
forever Clovis,
because
the attack
of
cat.
the magic of Christmas
And children.
and children.
And baseball.
Yeah. Who would you cast as the cameos though? So I would cast Antonio Banderas as Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the Mark Hamill's assistant guy, I would make him Mark Hamill again.
I would get Guillermo del Toro in there for like the director guy.
Sure,
Like we need a director in here.
He can have the cat in the bag. He's Toby Hooper.
Yeah.
It's like Guillermo del Toro as Toby
No,
Hooper.
I want Nick Cage to be the cat in the bad guy, so he could be like, never mind, we're done with it.
Oh.
It's too long.
I would want Sylvester Stallone
Stallone would be good
for
cameo,
Clovis's owner.
yeah. Or just as Clovis.
No,
Clovis the cat, starring Sylvester Stallone
No.
as Clovis.
no. Clovis is still a cat.
Yo,
But
yo.
Sylvester Stallone and him ride around in the cop car with red bandanas on, looking for fucking business.
And M60s.
Yeah, and Clovis has got a tank top on.
Oh, of course.
It's a tank top with another cat on the tank top.
Yeah, and it says, hang in there.
Before I kill you.
Yeah.
With this M60 and a knife gun.
Yeah, this is all going to work out.
All right, we got to move on here. We're going to be here all day dreaming about Clovis. if we
Clovis
don't.
and cameos by
Okay, so we're done with Mark Hamill, unfortunately. It was good to see you, Mark. Thanks for making your 5th appearance on our podcast. In Travis, Indiana, which probably also isn't a real place, but it's middle America, anywhere, USA, simple town.
Yeah.
We cut to a house which has Sleepwalk playing in the background. And we're introduced to Catboy, whose name is Chucky.
He's just a boy.
He's Charles.
This guy's like 30 fucking
Yeah.
years
He's
old.
an adult man.
He's an adult man playing a high school person.
He's a cutter. He's branding a T into his arm with a knife
Yeah.
because he flipped through the yearbook of the high school and found a pretty girl's picture, and now he wants her name carved into his flesh.
I guess so.
Tanya.
Never even met her.
Yeah.
Doesn't even really know probably if she's still around or not.
Did you also notice that it's like you're supposed to like circle them with hearts or something, but
Uh-huh.
it was like every girl had a red box around her. So he wasn't even being choosy.
Yeah.
It's like he flipped a coin and it was like, Tanya, she's the one.
Or
I
like
love you.
threw a dart at and then it just hit Tanya. Like, oh, that'll do.
She is quite pretty.
Yeah, she is a good-looking woman. I won't front.
What?
I won't front.
I would
won't
try to.
front.
I would try to give her a little kiss.
Okay.
Maybe.
That's
I'd be
what I
like,
mean by I won't front. I'll back.
that's right.
You're gonna kiss her butt?
Yeah, I'll kiss her butt.
I want to kiss your butt. I want to kiss it, not like be a brown nose. I just want to put my mouth on your butt.
On your butt.
Can we get a picture with you? I'll take the front. He'll take the butt.
No.
So he also hates cats. We learn very rapidly that he hates cats and cats hate him.
Because the cat people's worst enemy is cats.
Cats.
Cat scratches. It says so in the very first
I
of the movie.
understand
Yeah.
that the movie tells us that, Jackie, but why would the natural predator to cat people be half of their DNA?
Yeah, it should
Because
be dogs.
dogs can't fucking scratch you.
I know why. Because Clovis isn't a dog. They're like, we got to get Clovis in this movie.
Sure.
Look at him. He's a specimen of a cat.
It's probably Stephen King's cat.
He used to run smuggling operations for the Cuban drug dealers, but then he flipped, and now he is an intelligence officer and also the savior of the people of Turkmenistan.
Ecuador.
Ecuador, yeah. He liberated Ecuador from the Russians.
Well, he couldn't free Tibet now, could he?
No, he's working on it. Though.
Not yet.
Yeah, he's working on it. He's getting the chopper going right now for the mission.
We've had to stop him. It's like, Clovis, we can't have an international incident on our hands. We know that you can take on the entire Chinese army.
Meow,
Meow.
meow, meow, meow. Translation: nobody tells Clovis what to do.
Clovis doesn't even meow. He's just like, what?
Yeah,
I'm going to fucking do whatever.
he just sprays you in the face and then goes and kills thousands of people.
Yeah.
Then he looks over his shoulder at you, gives you the little cat squint eyes, like,
Yeah, and a
take
thumbs
that.
up.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, so he loves this woman. He hates cats. They've got cat traps all over the place. The cats are still like drawn to this house. Like, hey, we're gonna fuck you up someday, cat person. We just can't get past these bear traps that you've laid all
they're
over your yard.
Beaver traps.
They're traps.
Yeah, they've
of
got
death.
bear traps and beaver traps, and they've baited them for the cats.
So he goes downstairs.
So that's why the cats are really showing up, because there's free fancy feast on these people's lawns. Not because they're cat people. They have fucked themselves yet again.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, he's like, okay, fuck you, cats. I'm gonna go downstairs and talk to my mom. I like her a lot.
Let's dance.
There's a whole Oedipus thing going on here. It's not even an Oedipus thing. He bangs his mom.
Yeah, no, Oedipus didn't go like this guy's in a relationship with his mom.
Is that just what cat people do? Or are these guys incestuous cat people?
I don't even
Fucking
know.
cats will bang anybody.
I don't think cats are incestuous, Jackie.
I think cats will bang other cats, and that's just the way it is. And they don't even care if it's your cousin. There's a bunch of fucking cat banging cousins out there.
Cat
What a weirdo.
banging cousins.
It's like a new thing. It's like
Oh.
the Care Bears, but it's for cats.
What?
That-
Care Bear, cat bang.
So
yeah,
the Care Bear stare is like a cat orgy?
yeah. That's how they defeat evil.
Fuck. All right.
yeah, fine. Okay. Are you Stephen King by chance? Just wondering. Did you write this movie? So, yeah, they're incestuous, grody. And she's also grody, just in general. She's just grody.
I think she's really beautiful.
I thought she was icky.
She's only like probably 8 years older than him in real
Right,
life.
yeah.
It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. And
But she's supposed to be his mom. She's, I guess, a hot mom, and he bangs the hell out of her. And purple light comes out of it. He bangs
when
her
they
so
have sex.
hard
Mhm.
that it's like a black light, I guess.
yeah, I don't.
But then you see him banging,
Nobody's glowing.
and no, the mattress is glowing. It's like,
The
so you got a
mattress
fucking
was
mattress glowing later? It's so dumb.
Okay.
It's probably they're having sex on cat litter, and it just makes it electrify.
Oh, it's like when Toonsis scratches the cat litter and like the little flowers.
Yeah,
blossom out of
it's
it.
like the fresh step bullshit.
Yeah, the fresh step. Yeah, right. That's what happens to the mattress. That makes sense. Okay, so he finds Tanya at the movie theater. She's a movie theater girl. One of the I don't know what the job title is. She works at the movie theater.
Yeah.
She's a popcorn.
She works at the
She's
concession
a
stand.
popcorn.
She's a popcorn.
Listen, popcorn.
She's a popcorn
You just
person.
do your sweeping and shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, what?
Popcorn.
But she's dancing like a slut with a.
What?
Hand
She's
broom.
just-
What?
Yeah, I guess
She like leans back and she puts her hand from her throat all the way down to her crotch.
she does do the little crotch rubbing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So she's
there.
dancing like a slut with the. What are those things called? They're not a vacuum cleaner, like a sticky
They're like a
roller.
broom thing.
Yeah, a broom thing. I think is
Yeah.
what they're called.
It's a sticky roller broom
Yeah,
thing.
sticky roller broom thing. Yeah, so he finds her there, and she's like, oh, "You're dreamy." Like she is enamored by him, and he's like, I just moved here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Jackie!
New guy.
At any point in time, does he throw out any game that should cause her to be so ready and willing to have his babies?
What? I don't think that anybody thinks that when they're in high school.
No, she loves him immediately.
No, she wants to bone him immediately.
Okay, fine, whatever. She has
He's got a nice smile.
or overwhelming attraction to this guy who seems to have nothing going for him.
Maybe they have the right brain chemistry.
By him going, duh, I moved here just now.
Mm-hmm.
He had a leather jacket, Justin.
That's it. She saw a leather jacket and she's like, my man.
Yeah, his haircut is doofy.
Yeah.
This
He's
guy
got
is not
wispy
sexy.
blonde hair, blue eyes, great teeth.
Does he?
Actually, his teeth look really bad.
Yeah, his teeth look awful, and he has
Well,
got
they
a
were
doofus face.
Dude, they were semi-straight and there were no gaps, okay?
But
He definitely could have used a whitening. But, I mean, he seemed okay. I mean, this is not my kind of guy. Everybody knows this.
I think she's
So
out of
I'm
his
not
league.
the one to ask.
I think
He's
she
not
is.
your kind of guy because it's not Sylvester Stallone's scrotum.
Right.
Or Gerard Butler.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I think she's out of his
Or
league.
Dirty Sam Elliott.
I think she's out of his league. Right?
Yeah, she's out of his league.
Yeah, this guy's a doofus.
Well, she's also probably in high school and he's 32.
That's true. Maybe he's got cash or something. I don't know.
He's got a Camaro or a Trans Am.
Yeah, so she's like, I can't go home with you because my dad's going to come get me. I ride home with him from the movie theater, but maybe we'll hook up sometime. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Here's my number. And then he gets his phone out and he takes a picture of his penis and sends it to her. And she's
Yeah.
like, mm-hmm.
That's what happens now.
Yep.
So do you think that he has a real penis or do you think he has cat penis?
Ooh, yeah, let's talk about this because at some point in time they catch Remorga Fry. And when he's in full cat mode, he does not have junk.
Maybe it's like hidden junk. It comes out.
Like
Of,
the
like, his leg or-
sheath. The
Yeah,
penis
it's
sheath.
all the way in there, and then all of a sudden he's like, blink, here's a cat penis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you really think about it, when they're both naked, like even the mom,
Mm-hmm. Has
She-
no genitalia.
she has boobs of sorts,
Swords.
but no lady business. So how is that all working? Are they just bumping up Ken parts?
Oh, yeah. Cat orgy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Whatever. So her dad shows up. Oh, and I'm sorry to say, but she's Ferris Bueller's fucking sister.
Yeah, she's
What the
Ferris
fuck?
Bueller's sister.
How? What?
Yep. I don't know where Ferris is.
Huh? It is Ferris Bueller's parents.
Yeah.
Not just one of them. Both of Ferris Bueller's
And-
parents playing the parents of this girl.
And they were married in real life as well. That's the even wackier thing.
Right. So it's just like they tour around the film like, hey, we'll be married parents.
Twice.
No one will ever recognize us as Ferris Bueller's parents. No one ever. We're clearly not them.
Yeah.
We are different people. I think it's an odd cast,
But especially as later they get kind of more involved in the plot than you think that they would.
Mhm.
And it's almost like the Stephen King and the director are like, oh yeah, let's do this to Ferris Bueller's parents.
right.
Like, the movie is self-aware of that.
Uh-huh.
It's weird.
It is weird. So he stalks her a little bit. He's like, yeah, I like some of that. And he goes home, and there's a sheriff there, and he's rounding up some cats. He's got a cat in a bag.
It's not even she's like a deputy. It's Toby Hooper.
Yeah, it's Toby Hooper, right.
And he's just like, hey, I'm on your lawn, and I just put this cat in a bag.
Thanks,
They're like,
officer.
Thanks, officer. You're not really a cop. You're a psychopath.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because we're fucking cat people.
Who gave him this assignment? Can you go out to the cat people's house and round up some of them cats?
He's not part of the same department, because we've already seen that, we know that this is a department that realizes that cats are necessary for good police work.
right. That's true. Maybe he's just picking up Clovis.
He's recruiting.
Yeah, he's trying to find the next attack cat.
He's like, in the way the cat's like trying to scratch his way out, he's like, I know this is hard, but we're going to break you down and remake you. This is where Clovis came from. He got captured in a bag, taken from his family.
It's like the Weapon X project.
Yeah, exactly.
But for cats.
But for cats that become police officers. You can't bring your cat to work.
Yeah.
Work. No, you can't.
Cats are fucking assholes. They'll just crap and piss all over everything. Somebody's going to have allergies. No.
Bring in the feline unit.
Yeah.
Clovis the drug dog, cat dog. Never mind. So
What's this? The cat unit. Is the cat unit in position? No. One of them untied my shoes, and now they're just laying on their side staring at me.
I think somebody might have slipped them the nip, the cat nip.
So the next day in class, Catboy reads a poem in front of his class about cat people. Like he doesn't even
Like his life story is
Right.
English or something.
Yeah, like
I thought he was reading a story, not a poem. Because if that was a poem, that was pretty shitty.
but it's about cat people.
Yeah, it's about like them getting chased from one town to the next.
Right. Wow, what a great story. What's your inspiration for that? Me?
I'm a cat person.
I'm a cat person.
And you were great in Beetlejuice.
Right.
Because that's the teacher's the guy from Beetlejuice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he is the dad.
No, he's not the dad. He's the...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's Kathleen O'Hara's brother. or
Right,
whatever.
that's right. Yeah, with the wild hair and
Mhm.
yeah. Well, Tanya likes this story. She's like, I liked it. It was sad.
Because I don't fit in either. Such
How?
a fucking teenager thing
Yeah,
to say.
you're the prettiest girl in school.
Yeah, you've
Ferris
got
Bueller's sister.
Yeah,
Everything's
you're
fine.
super popular.
the entire time you've been surrounded by friends
Mhm.
and you have a job and you have
Mhm.
parents that care about you, but you're right, you don't fit in.
You do not fit in. No, you've got nothing but problems, lady. You're so misunderstood. Whatever. So he's like, "Cool, babe. I'm glad you like my cat people story. You want to see my ding dong again? Cause I got this fucking bitchin' ass Firebird outside.
Yeah.
Why don't you hop on into Justin's dream car? It is gorgeous.
This is a very nice Firebird.
The beautiful pearly paint, all the bullshit slapped onto it, T-tops, black vinyl inside.
This was the pinnacle of GM
Mhm.
crapping it up. Like, as far as there's pinstripes everywhere. There's
Everywhere.
extra plastic.
Yep.
It's got wheel well extensions.
Uh-huh.
There is every extra piece of BS that you could put on a sports car, and it's glorious.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I fucking love this car, man. Is it better than Billy Madison's?
I think that they're the same. I like Billy Madison's because it's got the Smokey and the Bandit
The Firebird,
Firebird
on
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, this thing is hot. So she's like, "Wow, bitchin' fucking Camaro," and he's like, "Yeah, I know. I've laid a lot of pipe in it, and done a few donuts, and also I'm a cat person.
I've laid a lot of pipe in it, mostly my mom.
Mostly my mommy.
Like, only my mom. I actually don't have sex with girls. I just suck their life out through their face, and then I go home and bang my mom.
That sounds neat. Want to come up to my room, strange man who's a
Sure.
cat person?" He's like, "Yeah, totally." So they go up to her room. She's a virgin?
And she's got panties everywhere.
She's no virgin.
I
This
don't
guy's
know.
got bad virgin sniffer because, dude, she's a little too like, yeah, come on up to my room,
Right off
strange
the bat.
boy that I just met.
Well, she's attracted to him in a very animalistic way.
Right, meow, meow.
This is pheromones.
And he meets her mom, Ferris Bueller's mom.
And she's like, "So you're 32? Why are you still in high school?"
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
That's what
pretty
she
much.
should say.
right. So you like to do tombstone rubbings? Because I like to do tombstone rubbings. I guess you're okay.
I guess. Why
so
not?
does he like to do tombstone rubbing? Because like she goes to the mom goes to graveyards. To make this clear, because it's a little like tombstone rubbings. What the fuck is that?
It's an actual thing.
Yeah, I'm sure. But you go to a graveyard and you put that like parchment paper over a grave, and then you rub charcoal across it, and then
Or
you've got
graphite, yeah.
then you've got the rubbing as art.
It's like when you used to rub pennies when you were a kid with a pencil.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
So does he do it too? Like, is he a tombstone rubbing aficionado, or
Well,
is he just really
he's-
good at lying?
An ancient person, so he's probably done a thing or two, everything twice, pretty
Okay,
much with
yeah,
this guy because
alright.
he's so old.
All right.
He's a cat person who somehow survived an unsurvivable world of cats being everywhere.
Of
If your mortal enemy and your weakness is cats, you're fucked. They're everywhere.
dancing around kitty cats your entire life.
You've got every superpower except cats will kill you immediately. You're fucked.
You're not gonna make it 10 years.
No. You're gonna like go around the first corner you walk around, and a cat will kill you.
It's like a Disney animated movie. Like you go outside for the first time and the birds are out and you're like, oh my god, these colors are beautiful, and you start singing a song and the bread guy out front is like, he has a little jokey line and you wink and nudge at each other and then the deers come running.
Sure.
Are you just recapping Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Except for at the end, a cat fucking scratches you because it wants to play, and then you fucking die.
You die.
Burst into flames and
It
explode.
doesn't even make it to the end. It's like in the middle of the first singing line, you're like, in the first time for forever.
Cat got me.
I'm on fire!
I'm burning to the fucking ground.
Can we get Perlman in here?
Perlman, just sing it. I don't know. Do it. Do whatever. We need some action in this thing.
Okay, so he leaves in his bitchin' fucking car, and on his way driving around, Professor Fallows finds him and is like, so here's the story. Your cat people little dilly that you did set off some hairs on the back of my neck. So I Googled you. You don't exist in any other shape or form, but as a cat person.
Sure. Can I give you a tuggy? Because that's what he wants here.
Yeah.
He's like, I know that you're not who you say you are, and I'm gonna grab your wiener.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So don't mind this hand. Oh my god, my hand! Because Catboy just yanks his hand off.
And then he says, you should learn to keep your hands to yourself.
Here you go.
Here's yours.
Hits him in the face with it.
What?
He chucks his own hand
Yeah.
back at him, and he's like, oh!
And then he starts running with a stump arm, and he's like putting blood imprints all over his car and falling down. And
Right. Yeah, he doesn't just, like, take his hand, get into his car, and drive to the nearest hospital. He runs into the woods away from Catboy, who chases him.
Mm.
well, you knew that guy wasn't a virgin, so you couldn't suck him dry. But
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then, like, Fallows bonks himself against a tree, and then Catboy just jumps on top of him and starts, like, necking.
Yeah, he's just sort of like rubbing his face on his sweater, and the camera moves around fast, and it's supposed to be like, oh, the horror.
What was he doing?
He's supposed to be eating him, I guess.
They eat people?
No,
ripping out
because
his throat.
It doesn't make sense.
We're going to come back to this because I think they eat people. But anyways,
But they can't.
okay. So that guy's dead. That's fun. And I guess it makes him feel awesome. It makes Catboy feel pretty fucking cool because he puts the pedal to the metal and cranks some really awful 80s butt rock music.
Sure.
And he's cruising fast and wind's blowing through his hair, but he drives by Officer Clovis's partner.
Yeah.
We don't even know who the hell this guy is because all we know is that it's Clovis.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just, Clovis gets tired sometimes from driving, so they just have a normal cop assigned to drive him around.
Right. Clovis's chauffeur.
Yeah.
His service man.
Yeah. He gets to, be like, yeah, I'm Clovis's partner, and everybody's jealous.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody really knows that he's just the wheelman.
Right.
Clovis is doing all the heavy lifting.
And Clovis is like, we got a 201 in progress. That guy's going way too fast, but really just says meow, 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 meow over the radio. And dispatch is like, got it, Clovis. Do you need backup? Meow, which is always just no.
No, he didn't even say man. He just like bats a cush ball twice and looks at you funny. You're like, I'm on it.
Okay. So they chase after Catman in a high-speed chase. High-speed chase.
Yes.
There is awful guitar wailing music playing in the background.
sucks
the
so
entire
bad.
time. It is amazing. Like, it is the worst score for a car chase imaginable.
This car chase would be the worst car chase ever and completely unviewable if the partner wasn't a cat.
It wasn't a
And-
a cat.
The other partner is a guy who calls a kooshball a motherfucker in a previous scene and then sings the ding dong song that Jackie sang at the beginning of it. Like, this is the weirdest fucking shit you've ever seen.
It's baffling.
But it's not like he sings the entire song. Like, he sings a piece of that song in like several different scenes. So you don't get if you've never heard the song before, you wouldn't get it. It just
Right.
sounds like he's weird.
He is weird. And the song is weird as well. If knowing all of the lyrics now that you sang it doesn't make me feel like he's any less weird, Jackie. This guy is a lunatic.
Mm-hmm.
His partner is a cat.
But he had some sweet fucking sunglasses, though, on in this chase scene.
Oh, Clovis's reflective lens sunglasses? Yeah, he's awesome looking.
I wasn't talking about Clovis.
How many guns do you suppose is on Clovis at any given point?
Clovis doesn't need guns.
He's got claws of steel.
Clovis, I know you're a good cop, but we gotta suspend you for a week. Hand in your tag and your gun.
You're blowing up this place too much.
Yeah.
God damn
You're a
it,
loose
Clovis.
cannon, goddammit, Clovis.
We're going to assign you with this guy. He's played by Mel Gibson. Meet Detective Riggs. A week later, Detective Riggs is dead as shit.
Dead as
Clovis
shit.
has killed Riggs. Okay, so Catboy sees Clovis at one point because the cop pulls alongside. He's like, pull over. And Clovis is like hanging his face out the window. And Catboy's like, Jesus Christ, it's Clovis.
Shit, I didn't realize this town had a supercop.
And Clovis even looks. I mean, he's hamming it up in this scene. He's like,
Clovis is like, fuck you, Catboy.
Yeah. It's so dumb.
I'm going to murder you.
Yeah. You are my bitch. He's like, Clovis is just hanging out of the window going,
But at the same time, he's like, I do respect your choice in automobiles, though.
Yeah.
That is a great
really,
fire
I will probably take that car after I kill your ass.
we're
Gotta
getting
cut
an
your throat.
upgrade.
Him seeing Clovis causes him to like lose control of his shape shifting for a bit.
Yeah.
And he just turns all globby here and there.
Like he turned into a little boy and then like 3 different versions of the cat person
Yeah.
and then back to himself.
And then I think he was a troll man for a second, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, something weird like that.
You know what it reminds me of, Sam? Maybe you might get this reference. I don't think Jackie will, but some people will. He reminds me of Clayface from Batman. Like, that's the same type of look and, like, transformation. Like, he just looks like he's Clay guy.
He's been injured, and that would happen to Clayface when he would get injured, is that, like, his last 15 forms would sort of, like, malfunction on him.
Yeah. Or like the Terminator, the T-1000, when he gets dipped into the hot liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Shape-shifting malfunction because there's a fucking supercop in town, and he's scared shitless.
Yep, I would be too. So he gets ahead a little ways. He steps on it, and the guy's like, "What's in there? A supercharger or something?" And the cat boy pulls off to the side of the road, and he's like, he concentrates really hard, and then proceeds to turn himself and his car fully invisible,
Except to cats.
except to Clovis. We don't know if it's except to cats. It could be just Clovis vision. Like maybe he's part predator too. Well, he's full predator, but I mean like predator from the outer space.
Well, he does see red
Mm-hmm.
during this scene.
That's the
guy's
sound
like,
it makes when you turn on Clovis vision.
Stop looking at me, you fucking cat. That's what he says.
Yes, he does.
Stop it! Stop looking at me, cat!
Clovis is like giving him the death fucking stare.
Clovis is just like, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm right here.
He's like, I'm just not gonna do it right this second because I'm kind of hungry.
I could use some Friskas.
He's got those. Yeah, he knows that his partner has some of those chewy fish snacks in the dashboard there, in the glove box, and they're nice and hot.
So the cop is like, I guess he's not here. I don't know what the fuck. Let's go, Clovis. And Clovis is like, meow, 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 right there, stupid. And whatever, Clovis, I don't speak kitty cat. You don't speak anything but weirdness, buddy.
Yeah.
And so they go back to the cop station.
Headquarters or the police station, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. And Catboy then transforms the Firebird into a 65 Mustang.
Sure.
So he can
Change car. He can shapeshift anything. Sort of.
I don't get it.
Mostly.
Mostly. I don't get it. If he can fucking change a car from one model to another, why doesn't he just like transform into Wonder Woman's jet and just fly back in invisible mode?
Why doesn't he just grab any 7th grader, suck the life out of him, and move on to the next town?
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Why is his mortal enemy a cat
that's
if he's a
also
cat person?
Interesting to think about.
Why is his mom such a lazy bitch that she won't go out and get her own virgin?
Yeah, that's
Well, it seems like they have to do like a reverse bird feeding thing.
Yeah, mama bird, baby bird.
Like where he gets it first, then he gives it to her.
Here, Mom, open your mouth.
They share, and then they're like, okay, well, that's good.
I'm going to puke soul into your face now, Mom.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
open up.
We're good. I guess that means we can go back to Pound Town.
Cat people.
Cat people. It's hard to... Because the movie Cat People was so ill-conceived and made little sense that this makes less.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
So back at the cop shop, the officers tell the other cops all about this. He's like, yeah, it got pretty weird out there. He tried running over a kid, and then his didn't have a face. Clovis saw it all. You want to talk to Clovis? Let's go talk to Clovis.
Yeah,
Clovis
he
is like,
says,
this cop is an idiot.
Clovis got a good look at him, though.
Right.
And
Clovis
so
is the star witness.
everybody is like, okay, well, as long as Clovis got a good look at him, I think we're going to be fine.
Yeah. He'll know what to do.
You just drive the car and try to stay out of the way, buddy.
He's like, I'm going to go look for him. Let's go, Clovis.
Yep.
Load up.
Load up. It's tough to have a supercop as your partner.
It is. It's got to be a little humbling.
It is.
Well, you know, you're never going to have the limelight.
No, or the chicks, or like the celebrity status that like.
Because Clovis does get the girl in the end.
Oh my god, damn it! He does.
He does get the girl at the end. Oh my god.
Oh man,
Clovis fucking rules.
Clovis does rule.
Oh boy. All right, so Chuck goes home. And he's like, hey, Mom, things got pretty weird today, but I've got this cut on my wrist now. Could you do something about that? Why does he have a cut on his wrist?
Oh, this is unclear.
It's like Clovis vision
Popped his
lasered
arm.
him. Maybe Clovis is a laser cat.
I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
I didn't get this part. It's like his hand was going to fall off because the cat was fucking looking at him.
Right. Clovis at no point touches him during this car chase.
It seems like there might be something that was left on the cutting room floor.
That's what I think too. And Mom is like, what the fuck, man? You're out tooling around doing all this shit, and I am here stuck in the house waiting for virgins to be delivered to me so that I can soul suck them. Why don't you get on it? And ding dong. Well, I wonder who that could be. Oh, hello. It's a fucking virgin outside. She's no virgin.
Either way.
Yeah. Tanya's outside. She's like, hey, I wanted to take you to the cemetery called Homeland.
And then they grab her, suck her soul out, go back to Pound Town. Movie's over. No, they don't do that.
No, they don't.
They don't
just
do
hold
that.
her inside and eat her
Whatever you got to do.
essence.
Do whatever. It's two of you. You bang on her dead body.
And then at some point, Mom walks in front of a mirror and she has a reflection, but it's cat person reflection.
Yeah.
And Tanya doesn't notice, and the son's like, oh dear, she's gonna see. Let's go in the other room. How does she can't see herself in any other way but cat
I
person?
don't know.
Like, what if she looks at her arm through her normal eyeballs?
What?
Does she just have cat arm? Why don't the cat people walk on all fours?
I don't know. Why? Because what if the mirror thing is working, then it's like some sort of telepathic suggestion. It's not even shape-shifting.
No, it's not. That's just her true self being exposed via the power of reflective glass.
Yeah.
Because we all know that's magic. Fucking vampires.
Well, I mean, to be honest, mirrors, clocks, and magnets are pretty confusing to me.
Juggalos for life.
Yeah.
And then she puts a rose in her hair because, like, that's her thing. Like, hey, your virgin food later. Have a rose in your hair.
Have a rose.
That's your my mark, I guess. Like,
Why not?
This is me peeing in your face.
Sure.
Okay.
But let's not kill you right now.
Let's worry about it later.
Yeah.
Go have a nice time at the cemetery. Try not to die. So she takes him up there, and they're like, haha, catch me, run, chase me, giggle, tee. Ooh, we're rolling in the hay now.
In the hay now.
Yeah. It's just like so stupid and so like, ugh.
So high school, Justin,
Yeah,
because that's
well,
what it is.
Yeah.
Except for he's 30. She's
Chase me,
22.
Gary, chase me. And then he goes a little ballistic. He starts sucking her soul. They're kissing, and he starts sucking her soul. And she's like, "What the fuck was that?" And he's like, "What was what? Just don't worry about anything. Let's kiss some more." And then he sucks all of her soul, takes her, says it's home, gives it to mom. They move on to the next town. Movie over. No, he is like.
It's like
he goes fucking psycho.
It's like he's never done this before.
Like he has never sucked a soul in his life.
Even though he's been doing it for apparently 2,000 years.
This is his first soul sucking rodeo.
Well, he does like to play with his food.
Oh.
You know, like when cats get mice and they bat them around and shit, and then they kill them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that connection, Jackie. That's good work. I'm telling you and Stephen King.
Me and Clovis, we got a thing going.
I think you and the king have something going on. The other king, not Elvis.
Not Elvis. not necrophilia.
That's my thing.
That's your thing.
Yeah, that's my thing. So Officer Crazeballs is out on the hunt as well during this time.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's getting attacked. The Firebird has morphed back into itself. He's now back to being a Firebird.
He quit concentrating on it, I guess.
Or he just got too far away for the magic to work.
I don't know.
Because shape-shifting isn't permanent? Like,
I
don't
know.
Yeah. So he turns into cat mode.
Yeah, he's Catman.
She's like, "Oh my God, you're a fucking cat person. I knew it. I knew you were a cat person. Damn it. Why do I always fall in love with cat people? I am so dumb."
And they struggle, and then she fucking clocks him with a camera and knocks him out.
Uh-huh.
Then she feels bad about it.
She's like, "Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Cat man?
You were gonna eat me.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it was a misunderstanding between us.
If you eat me, do I die?
Were you? He was just drunk. Oh, I just fell down some stairs. Actually, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Ugh. God damn it.
Yep.
And here we are, victim blaming.
Sure.
Well, she did ruin our chance of seeing a cat penis.
Yeah. I think he did that on his own. Like his moves weren't good, Jackie. His game sucks. His cat.
He only has sex with his mom.
Yeah.
And they only do it missionary style, which is not believable if they're cat people.
Well, they would do it cat style?
Yeah. From behind.
Or like in an X position where one of you is not even really paying attention and just keeps batting at this ball of yarn.
While getting humped.
Then you realize you don't like it and start a fight. Cat style.
And then he's like, I'm okay because I'm a fucking cat person and I'm invulnerable to everything. So then she stabs him in the eye with a wine cork. And he's okay.
Does not bother him.
Does not.
And he's like, oh, look what you did to my shirt, which we know isn't real. It's just a projection.
You don't have an eye now.
Yeah.
His shirt doesn't even exist. Oh, God
so
damn it.
He's having to project blood on. He's having to do that. Like, his bleeding on his clothes is part of his shape-shifting power that he's having to actively do.
That is absolutely accurate. All for effect?
For effect.
Dramatic effect?
Yeah,
like,
why not?
Wow, look what you've done to me.
Uh-huh.
You horrible woman. My cat clothes.
Yep. Come give Daddy some sugar.
Is that cashmere? Of course it's cashmere.
Yeah.
So she runs away. And the cop shows up, and she's like, help me. And he's like, well, just get in this car. I've got Clovis here. It's no problem. We'll take care of anything you got. I mean, it's fucking Clovis. And Catman comes up behind him and stabs him in the ear with a pencil because they brought a pencil on their fucking pick. Or is that this rubbing thing?
It was the art department not doing a good job on making that the rubbing thing.
Yeah, because it's a number 2 fucking graphite pestle.
It should be a whole chunk of graphite.
Right. Yeah. So he's got a pencil in his ear. He's not happy.
And he says, Cop Kebab!
Oh, God. Cop Kebab. The line was like, are you kidding me? Cop Kebab?
Uh-huh.
That's the best you could do, Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Yes, it is.
So the cop shoots him because it doesn't go into his brain, I guess. It just punctures his eardrum or something. You can't hear. And he shoots him in the back with his pistol, and Catboy's like, yeah, whatever, bud. And then he grabs the cop's gun and blows him away, chucks him down to the ground. And Clovis is like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Dude, now I have to drive this shit back myself.
I'll
let you stab him in the ear, but you killed him.
Yeah, that's seriously puts me out, dude. I'm done with you.
I was trying to let that guy take the lead. I was showing him how to,
trying to build his confidence up.
He was showing him the ropes.
Is Clovis like Dirty Harry, where he always loses his partner?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
This is Clovis's probably 6th partner this month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? Because people don't have 9 lives.
Well, that and that Clovis is one tough cop.
Yeah, I think it's the one tough cop thing. Like you just can't keep up with Clovis's level of copping. So Clovis is like, "Fuck you, dude!" Jumps out of the car, latches onto this guy's face.
Yep.
Hilarious.
And it's just a guy with a stuffed fake cat shaking around wildly. And then later steam comes shooting out of his face.
He starts catching on fire because of Clovis. The attack
Clovis is just like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I like how Clovis's head too, looks like he's going in for little kisses all over this guy's face and head.
Oh, Clovis. So he gets away from Clovis. He shakes him loose and chucks him to the ground. Clovis is like, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
I always land on my feet.
Right. Yeah, do cat people always land on their feet, do you think?
No,
I don't think so.
he falls over a couple times.
Yeah. These
Clovis
people
just
aren't-
doesn't go after him because he needs to comfort his new girlfriend.
Right, absolutely. Right.
It's like, you okay?
So he gets home to his mom. He's like, patch me up. I'm pretty fucked up today. I lost my eyeball. Been shot in the chest. I had to run in with Clovis again.
I have to tell you that I've been neglecting to, tell you something about this town. They've got a supercop.
The Clovis is here.
He's, this is a bad deal.
Wait, which Clovis?
The Clovis.
Van Helsing Clovis? Yes. Yeah, that one. He's got a crossbow and wears a duster and is played by Hugh Jackman. He's going to kill us.
You Catman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hugh Catman. He's going to murder our entire existence and probably the rest of the cat people. We need to go.
Yeah.
And there's also cats all over the house now. Like their cat problem has tripled. They're everywhere.
There's at least 27 cats on the roof alone.
Whose cats are these cats?
I have no idea.
Where are these cats coming from?
They're townies.
They're townie
Townie
cats?
cats?
Yeah.
I just can't imagine.
Does nobody notice that their precious kitty is missing and is actually down the street staring at somebody's house that has fucking traps out front of it? Anybody think that there's a problem here?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's just cats staring at bear traps in front of somebody's house. I'm sure it's not cat people.
Or anything. Fill in the blank. There's some shit going on over here. You ever seen this? No, Steve, I haven't. I'm going to have to go to the front door.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So, anyways. So mom's like, okay, well, here's some lip balm for your wounds. We'll just put this paste in there. It'll be fine. You just need to go dim for a little while. What?
Go dim.
Well, I know what going dim is. What does it do?
It makes you invisible.
So the fuck what? He is bleeding out. He has been cat scratched, which, as we know, kills them.
Causes
He
a
is dying.
fever. A cat scratch fever.
Yeah, I think we already did that one, didn't we?
No, that was during the movie.
Oh, okay, all
Yeah.
right. Well, there it is. There it is, everybody. Cat scratch fever. Yeah, you knew it was coming. Congratulations to you.
Yep. Congratulations to you. But you know why they're going dim?
Why?
Because Clovis has them in a stranglehold.
Those are the only two songs he ever did.
Wango Tango.
Oh, Wango Tango. Yeah, I
which
don't
they
think we can
did. We could have done that later, I guess, because that's about what they do.
Yeah.
When she makes him dance with her and he's
Right.
dead or whatever.
All right, so back at the scene of crime, Clive Barker and Stephen King are there for a very long time.
Clive Barker, not so much, but
Yeah.
Stephen King really fucking craps it up for a while.
He has a lot of lines, actually.
Yeah.
I don't even know what their characters are.
He has like a $25,000 shot
Yeah.
because that's a tracking shot
Yeah.
that keeps moving around him.
Right.
And it looks like Clive Barker's the coroner's assistant, and Stephen King seems to be the groundskeeper at the cemetery.
Oh, okay. So he should be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, she tells the cops to develop the film, which never goes anywhere. Like, I've got a picture of him. I'm pretty sure he's a cat person. The proof is on the film.
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
did you
we
say
see
cat
that.
person. We do.
Yeah, when they're all back at the precinct.
That's later.
When it's later, when Captain Dipshit is supposed to be guarding Shelley at the home, and he's calling, he's calling in the emergency, and they're all standing there looking at the pictures of him.
Oh, I missed that. Was he full on cat mode?
No,
it
he was
like blurry bullshit.
Yeah, it was like half cat,
So
half
it doesn't really
this person.
even.
It's stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
What needed to happen is that because Stephen King keeps rolling around like, go ask this guy, go ask that guy, talk to the sheriff, and then he's like, I don't have time for this. Talk to Clovis.
Mm-hmm.
And then Clovis just gives him a coffee and pats him on the back and says, sorry.
Okay, so the cops pull up to the cat house because they know that
Because they're, you know why you pull up to a cat house, huh? Mm-hmm. Aha. Yeah. Oh,
They're looking at the pussies.
right.
Oh, no.
Okay. So I told you there was going to be a lot of bad cat jokes in this
Bad cat
episode.
joke. Well, that was the first one that finally went there.
Okay, so they pull up and Chuck is inside dying, and also they're like, "What's the deal with all these cats? What's going
on with
So
all
many
these
cats.
cats?
And so she makes the car, the Firebird, and them disappear.
Yes.
The cat people and the car, even though the cops are outside.
Yep.
And they like, we know you're in there. Come out with your hands up or we're going to come in after you. So they barge the door down, but they can't find anybody. Except for one person. Ron fucking Perlman.
He comes in the back way. Sheriff comes in the front way. They meet in the middle, start having a fucking pissing comp over whose jurisdiction it is. And then one of Perlman's cronies fucking steps in a bear trap.
Yes.
It's like, ah! And so Perlman goes over to the window and says, goddamn Polish fire drill. And then instead of like, help that man, he's like, get out of there. Get out of there. You all of you, get out of there. You're like, a man's ankle is probably broke. He's in a bear trap.
What
and you're just
is
telling
going
us to
on?
get out of there?
What are you? What is he?
What is he?
In the classic forum of storytelling, what is Ron Perlman? Because he should be like he's somebody. He's Ron Perlman. Hey, Ron Perlman suddenly in this movie as a cop. You would think he would be like the action guy.
Sure.
That teams up with Tanya to take down the cat people.
Mm-hmm.
He is not that.
No, he's a creeper.
He's
What the fuck?
there's like bad cop, worst cop, evil cop, and then there's him, like a light year to the left. He's just no idea.
He's
what
combo cop. He's all those things.
He's
a
everything.
state trooper.
Yeah.
What the? Where did he get this guy, Stephen King? Seriously.
And I feel like that's what they just kind of did. Like, hey, Perlman, just, do whatever. Make this exciting. All right.
Okay. Well, that girl needs to learn some discipline for getting attacked by a cat person.
Sure.
And her parents aren't going to spank her, so I'm going to spank her.
We'll do it right now. I'm going to go grab a young girl's butt. And if those fucking monkeys aren't out of that bear trap yet, I'm just going to keep yelling, get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of it! God damn it! What? Get out of there!
So
okay,
yeah,
you're right. I stepped in a bear trap, and now that you've told me to get out of there, I can remedy this situation perfectly. Thank you, Captain Solms.
So Tanya is at home taking a breather. She's taking a bath. She's
Calgon has taken her away.
Yeah. This is my note. This is the note that it's not a joke. This is actually what is going on in this film. Tanya is taking a bath, waiting for Clovis to show up.
Oh my god.
She's waiting for Officer Clovis to come
Yeah,
to her
she
house.
she requested that afterwards that they send Clovis over.
Right. Oh my god, the cat.
Because they could not have taken him right away.
Well, he's got to file a report first.
That's right.
By
Gotta
file
do the
that
interview.
report, I mean kill these motherfucking cat people. I brought my rubber stamp. Case closed, bitches.
File this one under dead.
Yeah. Everything Clovis does is filed under D. Just have 8 file cabinets with the letter D.
Should also mention that there's a Playboy magazine in this shot.
Yeah, in her bathroom, next
Yeah.
to her naked body bubble bath.
Sure.
I think I know what's going on.
Yeah. It's the second
She reads it for
time
the articles.
that there's a Playboy thing that isn't product placement.
Mhm.
I found out later that there may have been a short story because this isn't as original, I guess.
Okay.
He wrote it once as a short story that got turned down by every publisher.
Yeah.
So he might have got turned down by Playboy specifically and has put him in the movie a couple times.
Okay.
Or he's given a shout out to his boys because I think he has been published in
Or
Playboy.
he's implying that she likes to spend some alone time in the bathroom as a teenage girl looking at naked women.
Sure, why not?
Or she reads it for the articles, because that's what I read it for. So Cat Mom has snuck out of the house. There's a couple cops out there. What's that sound? And she's invisible, and she sneaks up behind them and bonks their heads together, which is so fucking
Double
dumb.
bonk.
Yeah, the double bonk. Are you kidding me? That's your fight move? Bonking heads?
And she starts with the one-liners now.
Yeah.
She's starting and she's like, it wasn't the fucking wind or whatever they said.
Yeah. Oh,
Oof.
so she goes to Tanya's, and she's like, ding dong, hi, I'm a cat person. I'm here to see your daughter and suck her soul. And Ferris Bueller's dad's like, we don't normally do that on Thursdays, so could you come back next week? And she's like, fuck you, and hits him in the face with a bunch of flowers. And he
To death.
dies from it.
Well, I think he dies from his own jumping as hard as he can face first into a lamp. Because he does that. He turns afterwards and he jumps. This is a good stunt. Whoever did this, they jumped head first into a lamp and nightstand and went down hard.
Yeah. So dad's dead. And there's the cop that's inside protecting them, who is not Officer Clovis, gets pushed down by her, and that, like, she just pushes him over.
And he's like, oh, that hurt.
Lands comfortably on pillow cushions.
This guy's a shitty cop.
He's a shitty cop.
Well, we know that because then he runs into the kitchen and dials 911 for help.
He does. After he shoots everything in the room but her.
Yeah,
Which I guess wouldn't matter because she's bulletproof.
Right, but it's fucking divine intervention. Like,
The only thing safe in that county is her if he's shooting at her.
right.
This guy needs fired.
Cody Abilene is a better shot than this guy.
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay. She also tosses the mom out the window. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's the part that like where you're going. It's Ferris Bueller's parents, and then the movie's like, look what we're gonna do to Ferris Bueller's
We're
parents.
beating the hell out of them.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the dad and throw the mom out of the window after we snap her arm off.
Right. So the cop goes in, calls 911, and Cat Mom comes in there and fucking stabs him in the back with a corn cob.
This was awesome.
I'm
Definitely her
sorry.
best kill strategy.
Yeah.
A corn cob?
Yeah, I don't think that corn cobs go through people.
I don't think that they do.
Which is weird because there's that Johnny Depp later Stephen King film where he buries the guy in the cornfield and the last shot is him going with the corn. And so I'm like, oh man, he's doubling down on the corn.
Yeah, corn cob in the back. That's an odd choice there. Outside, reinforcements are coming. Clovis is leading a cat army through town.
Yeah, Clovis is called in backup.
Yeah, the special branch of Cat Kong.
Yeah. The Indiana Highway Patrol Cat Division.
Yeah, right.
Special Forces.
Yeah.
Hit pause before the pause hit you.
Cat unit team. Cut. Get it.
Meg Cat Force.
Oh. Eh.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Tabby Force.
The Delta Meows.
Delta Meows. We're this many. So Perlman shows up and he's like, I'm here to spank some teenagers. Could you point me to the teen? Oh my God, cat people!
Yep, and she pulls his fucking arm off too.
She
Kills him with it.
yeah. Eats his fingers and breaks his arm and he's dead from it.
Yeah.
And Perlman's out of the movie.
Like, oh, not Perlman.
What the hell was his role?
He's the world's most irrational state policeman.
Huh.
He's a goddamn creeper.
Huh. And then she grabs his gun and shoots a couple cop cars.
That explode from one shot immediately.
Yes. Now, one of them doesn't explode in traditional carnage explosion fashion. The cab of the car explodes.
She shoots the seat and it explodes.
The seat is made of explosive material.
Yeah.
Well, we were ordering from China back then.
That was Clovis's car.
Lead-based seats. Yeah.
Yep.
Clovis's car.
Yeah,
He
but
sits
so-
on explosives.
Yeah, in case he needs to shoot out the windshield and kill somebody faster.
Oh, so like he.
That's where he loses half of his partners. Is they're like, what's the red button for? God, Chuck, hope that you never have to hit that red button.
Or what if they're like in a really like a high-speed car chase and the cop car can't go fast enough?
Yes.
So
Clovis hits the
ejects
red
himself,
button and then
explodes him into the next
kills
car.
his partner, shoots through the window, and then through the back windshield of the other car like a missile, and then kills everybody inside of it.
Right. Yes. I think that's a good theory. So she grabs Tanya, puts her in the cop car, and takes her to her house. The cats have taken over. There's cats on the fucking roof now. Like, it's just over
You
time,
got
more
the
cats.
feeling, cats are on the ceiling.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, boy.
On the high red roof, don't got to that. He was looking very pretty, meow, meow, meow. And he was a kitty, meow, meow, meow. 'Cause it was the end for poor cat people. Come on, that was a good one.
Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. That was a good one, right, guys?
Yeah. Lionel
you both.
Meowchi?
So she's like, oh my God, there's fucking cats everywhere. I can't get inside my house. So she just crashes her car into the garage.
Uh-huh.
And
Then doesn't really use it as an entrance to her house.
no, and the cats can get in there anyways.
Yeah.
Because the cat flies through the air. She catches it and kills it mid-attack. It's one of the first casualties of Clovis armies.
Clovis is like, see that? So I don't just jump in there head first. You gotta wait. Plan your moves.
Even though I have a seat made of explosives to launch me into the back of
Well,
somebody
I'm fucking
else's car.
Clovis. That
Yeah,
was
that's
rookie.
true. I am
That was a
Clovis.
fucking rookie cat.
Yeah, I am Clovis. That's true. Chucky Boy inside has died. He has expired.
He looks bad.
An ex-cat person. He looks worse now.
He actually looks like icky tan poo.
Right. He looks like,
A turd with eyes, yeah.
yeah.
With a pair of pants on.
What the fuck happened in here, man?
It's somebody soft served on your couch.
I don't think that balm helped.
Nope.
So, Mom's like, no, he's just sleeping. You should dance with him.
Yep.
And Tanya's like, gross, he looks like fucking awful. And Mom causes him to be Bernie.
Weekend at Bernie's. She's telekinetically making him dance.
It's disturbing.
Wingo Tango!
There we
It
go.
is.
There it is.
Okay, so meanwhile, while she's dancing, Clovis has gone in through the upstairs.
Well, Clovis waits for the sheriff
Uh-huh.
so that he can at least let him know what's going on.
Right.
And the sheriff's like, Clovis! And then Clovis is like, yep.
I got
And
this.
he's like, I got the upstairs, you get the downstairs. And so Clovis goes in through the top.
Right.
And then the sheriff goes in through the bottom.
Clovis breaks through a double pane window
He just jumps through glass.
with his bare paw.
He just jumps through it. Like
No, he
Steven
doesn't.
Seagal.
No, he really doesn't.
He batted through it
He
first.
batted double pane glass with his
So
paw
he just-
and then snuck in through the
Yeah,
hole.
dude. He punched his way through that
He
glass.
punched a hole in a window.
Huh.
Clovis the cat with his kitty paw.
I heard that he was cousins with Chuck Norris.
Yes. I don't think. Okay, it is Clovis, but that's pushing it. So Chuck, then she causes Chuck to transform into a full cat mode.
Like Chuck wakes up. I guess he was sleeping.
No, he's dead.
No, he was sleeping.
No, because
Sleeping.
the lady. Okay,
He was
sleep.
resting.
It's-
Walking.
It's questionable. There's some soul sucking happening going on now. She's getting her soul sucked. And then Clovis is like, not on my watch, bitch. And she jumps on the mom's back, which causes Chuck to just flop over, and now he's dead.
No, she threw him on the ground, matching Amick, and then stabbed him in the eye
Yeah.
with her thumb. She gives him the old.
So he's now he's dead from eye stabbings?
I don't know. Unclear.
He was fucking dead.
Well,
Mom was controlling him, making him pretend to be alive.
No, I think that he
Yeah.
woke up because his eyes wake up and he gets mean eyebrows.
And
Yeah.
and the cop, she asked the cop, so he was dead the whole time, and he's like, mm-hmm.
I don't think the cop really knows. He's just agreeing with anything because
I
he's
don't
never
think-
seen this shit before.
I don't think. Okay, this is an agree to disagree. I
Sure.
think he was dead. Listeners, if you want to weigh in on whether Chuck was dead at this point, email us at talk@stinkofmadness.com.
Why not?
We'd love to hear your theories.
Yeah, because he was alive.
He was not. He was dead.
Dead or alive, he gets the under siege treatment.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me, punk. Said Clovis, the cat.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to be a robo
Actually,
cat.
dead, you're coming with me, said Clovis,
Dead.
the cat.
Someone will carry you off after I kill you.
Right.
So I'm gonna just kind of go over there and roll around in the bush for a while.
And the mom has now gone full cat mode. And the cop busts in, and there's cats coming in as well. And the cop and Tanya run out, and the cop and mom fight. And this cop takes a pretty serious licking here. He gets chucked a couple times.
Yeah.
Doesn't he get stabbed somehow?
So she eventually picks him up over her head and then kills him by forcing him down on a white picket fence
Yeah.
to death.
But not before he bear traps her back of her head.
Yeah, he chucks a bear. That was sweet.
That was sweet.
That was almost a
He was
Clovis
like-
level of move.
He was almost there. He'd played Mortal Kombat a couple times and he was close to the line. He was gonna be like, "Get over here." But then he realized, I got a fucking cat person on the other end of a beaver trap. I should just try to hold on.
I'm just trying to slow her down until Clovis can get
Yeah.
her.
Clovis, goddamn it, where are you?
I'm dead. Clovis then is like, all right, boys, let's get her.
Yeah.
Cat army piles onto her, claws her up, real nice, all over the place. She bursts into flames, like fucking Blade killed her. Okay. Why do they catch on fire when cats claw them?
Because cats have a lot of bacteria in their claws.
Okay.
Yeah, that shoots fire.
That shoots fire. Okay, that makes sense. And then Tanya and Clovis are together for life now.
Yeah, she's when they watch her, he comes into the car because she's trying to start the car and get away, and then once she realizes, no, this lady's gonna burn to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Then Clovis hops in. And she's like, oh, thank God, Clovis, it's just you and me
For life.
for life.
Clovis is like, yeah, until I get bored.
And then he's like, so you're still a virgin? She's like, yeah. He's like, not for long.
Credits.
This fire's romantic, huh? It's a burning cat person. Yeah. Makes my loins hot.
Well, and all these cats dancing around the bonfire.
Oh, yeah. The cats are, there's, things got hot in that front yard. I
Uh-huh.
tell you what.
Yeah.
Yep. There was a cat problem in that town.
Oh, wow. What
A lot of kitties made that night.
All right, questions.
Why are cat people's mortal enemy cats?
I cannot answer, Jackie. You seem to be able to have a better connection with Stephen King than I can. What do you got?
Well, the cats are obviously jealous that they cannot walk around as people and get milk anytime that they want because they don't have opposable thumbs. So they're just like, you know what? Fuck those people. It's cat people.
Right,
But why would the cat people have only one weakness? Cats.
There's there was an explosion at the catnip factory.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
In
that,
Egypt.
in
Ancient Egypt.
Yeah. And business.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay.
Profits. Got it.
Profits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crystal clear now. Why is it just domestic cats that are the problem, or are like big kitties a problem for cat people too?
I wondered that too. Like if they go to the zoo and they piss off the lion and the lion gets one of them.
Or even like a bobcat, or like it's just domestic cats that are the problem.
Maybe the big cats and other cats are worse. I don't know.
No, it's not, because these cats seem to be called to these cat people.
Yeah.
There's a higher power saying, "Come to me, kitties. You just can't come any closer than these fucking bear traps."
Yeah.
But there's no mountain lions.
No, it's like
There's no panthers. There's no tigers there.
No, there's not.
It's just domestic house cats.
Yeah.
Well,
It's because they've been rolling around in Fancy Feast every time they leave a town. They're like, oh, I wonder why these cats are following us. Ah, yes, the swimming pool full of Fancy Feast.
That might have been a mistake.
Yeah.
see, and that leads into my next question. What was on that mom, right? When all the cats jump on her, that all those cats were stuck. Do you think it was like flypaper
What?
or glue that
They
was on
weren't
that
real
costume?
cats, Jackie. They were phony cats that were attached to her.
Are you sure? Because it looked like they had a cat thrower.
That would be great
Oh.
if they just took, like, they just taped a bunch of cats to a real human and then shook them all up and just saw what happened. Lawsuit ensues.
Like bees, yeah.
Yeah, no. The big one was the one for me.
Yeah, that's a big one. Jackie?
I'm good.
Okay, I want you guys to rank this in does this fall in the best worst horror movies of all time? We're talking Wicker Man. We're talking
Queen of the Damned.
No.
Oh,
we're
no, that's
talking that
not one. That's not
we're
the one.
talking Halloween 3. We're talking any of the Jasons. Just where is this on best worst bad movies? Or bad horror movies specifically.
I have it under Halloween 3, but over Jason 6.
Okay, Jackie.
Number 1.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Just because it was just so damn goddamn ridiculous and like there's no connections. Like I don't know. I was super entertained the entire time.
It has a cat super cop
Yeah.
It has a cat super cop.
who gets the girl in the end.
Yep.
The cat gets the girl because he's a super cop.
I just keep thinking back to Dreamcatcher and like how enamored I am with
Oh,
how
yeah.
bad that movie is. But Dreamcatcher is a very long film.
Uh-huh.
And there is poop monsters, which
Yeah.
is something. God, but it is clearly at the top of the list. Like,
Yes, this is
wherever it's at, it's high.
This is a hot mess of a movie.
Oh man. So there we go. What's it going to be, guys? Do or do not?
I would say it's a Catmandu.
Oh my God! How did we not do that one yet?
I've been sitting on that for like 4.5 hours. It's not a good joke.
I think it's a catalyst to a good time.
I think it's cat-tastic.
Oh.
Yours was the worst.
Shut up.
Cat-tacular?
Cat-tacular. There we go.
It is currently streaming on Crackle right now, so you do have to watch ads, but I avoided this my entire life until now, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah,
This is a beautiful film.
have been surprised by two of my most hated horror movies. Saw was boring. Didn't think that was going to happen. I actually amend the blog because I called it Sleepwalkers, more like sleepers.
Right.
Nope. This is fucking electric shit
It
on
never
fire.
slows down at any point. This is an amazing piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I give it an 8. 8
Yeah.
out of 10 stars. It is great.
You're welcome.
Yeah, good pick, Jack.
good pick.
I would also say that this might have been your best pick, second to Beastmaster.
Sure.
Yeah. Excellent work, Jack.
I laughed until I cried.
Yep. You did. We've got some listener feedback this week I want to get to. Specifically from Patreon subscriber Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah. He says, "Greetings, Stinker Madness. I just saw The Snowman, starring Michael Fassbender as Detective Harry Hole. I mean, come on.
Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding? It's got a lower Rotten Tomato score than Geostorm. It's got a 9. What the fuck? Okay. I just saw The Snowman, the first movie I've ever gone to in a theater because I expected it to be a stinker, and it was. I won't get into the plot or editing or characters, but they all leave you really confused and scratching your head. Also, apparently, Norway has windows between different rooms inside houses for some reason.
Well, first off, Jack, you shouldn't be scratching your head at the movie theater. I believe that's called indecent exposure.
What?
Penis head.
Oh,
God,
my
keep up.
God.
Mhm.
Ugh, you had to go back to the cat people with that.
Right, yeah.
You
Fine.
scratch your head with a cat if you're a cat person. You blow up in the theater. Hey, what's this cat person Christmas? What is it? It's a back scratcher. No, it's not. It's a cat. Oh, how did we survive so long?
However, all this pales in comparison to the gloriously bad acting. Except for a few moments, all of the actors seem to be incapable of showing any emotion besides disinterested. Michael Fassbender stands above everyone else as the unfortunately named Harry Hole. Yeah, I don't know if it's unfortunate. His name is fucking Harry Hole.
Harry Hole.
That seems to be with purpose
Yeah.
that you would name your character Harry Hole.
Yeah, it's like that joke, Harry Banana, when you were a kid.
I don't know
No.
that joke.
They hung him out by his hairy banana.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound
I
like a
actually
joke.
had written a short story about a police detective named Sergeant Sweating Penis.
But it never took off, right?
Yeah, it was weird that I got some feedback and I was like, he should be named like Clark or something, not Sweaty Penis. I was like, but then the guys don't get to call him Sweats. Like, okay.
Sweats and his partner gaping vag.
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite game to play as the movie went on was guess what emotion Michael Fassbender is feeling right now. Also, there's a scene near the end where the main child actor in the movie has the most inappropriate reaction to his situation I've ever seen. The Snowman could be a contender for SMAB for nomination. If nothing else, Michael Fassbender's performance is probably deserving a nomination. Get off your butts and go see it. This is fully going to be part of the SMAB Fuzz. We will get to it. I don't think we're going to do a bad movie field trip for it. But,
we'll see. I mean, the thing is with the bad movie field trips, like you got Geostorm, we never know until the movie's over. Pretty much.
Yeah,
like
right.
the movie tells us whether it's going to be an episode or not.
Yeah, I'm just not ready for another trip to the movie theater. But
Oh, I am, because that means diarrhea popcorn.
ooh, okay, all right. Well, we'll see if we can schedule the Snowman in.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, it's going to be talked about in the SMAB Fuzz. A 9 on Rotten Tomatoes. Michael Fassbender, Harry Hole, absolutely. On streaming do's and don'ts this week.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, thanks, Jack, for your email. Keep them coming. Email us at talkingstinkermadness.com or hit us up on Facebook or Twitter.
You know, I'm really disappointed that I haven't gotten any fan mail lately.
That's tough. It's a tough one.
Maybe you should just write yourself in here.
Yeah, you should just.
I should, right? And like
Yeah.
include pictures of inappropriate things and be like, how
Like-
does that make you feel? I'm like, wow.
Like cat people penises.
With huge boobs.
Yeah. Nursing cat moms. Huge boobs. Okay, so on streaming do's and don'ts this week, we are going to continue Spooktober with 3 horror films. Starting with a follow-up to last week's Cult of Chucky, the one before it from 2013, Curse of Chucky.
Curse of Chucky.
The only DTV Chucky in the entire franchise.
Oh, really?
And which prompts a game of "You're wrong, idiot."
Ah.
And by pointing a finger at Sam, I mean to be pointing the finger at myself.
Okay.
It's Fiona DeReef, not Amanda or DeReef. It's Fiona DeReef is her name.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wish we would have watched this one first
Really?
because then the second one would have made more sense.
And also, yeah. So this is her first Chucky movie. Also, Brad Dourif, her father, is the voice of Chucky, as always. So it takes place before Cult of Chucky, where she's just a paraplegic girl living in a house who Chucky has an odd connection to. Jackie, even if you had seen it first, I didn't really care for Curse of Chucky. And I really like fucking Chucky.
I don't know, just okay.
It was just okay.
Compared to the other one that we watched.
It was not even close to the Cult of Chucky.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. The
It
death
was-
scenes weren't as fun, and he just didn't have very good one-liners. And,
Yeah, and it was completely generic throughout the entire thing of like a horror movie. Just, oh, we're in a house and there's a killer inside of it, and it just happens, the gimmick just happens to be that it's a talking good guy doll. But it wasn't fun at all in any way. And I didn't even think Fiona DeReef did that great. And she was amazing in Cult of Chucky.
yeah,
There
I
just
agree with
wasn't-
all that.
There just wasn't enough meat on this one for me.
Yeah, it was like when you're in the mood for pepperoni pizza and then
Mhm.
somebody brings you one of those mushroom pizzas and it
Yeah,
doesn't have
that's-
any meat on it and you're like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's what it was like. I'm going to give Curse of Chucky a don't. I think it's a waste of time. Your call?
I'm going to give it a don't.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks for Chucky. It is streaming on Netflix if you decide to override us. Next up, we're not going to do a streaming do's and don't because the fucking services right now are idiots. They're not putting out any horror movies. Netflix, Amazon Prime, nobody has, like, other than the Saw collection is on Netflix
And
right now.
Apparently, maybe Crackle if they've got Sleepwalkers up. But
Yeah.
the only device I have Crackle on is my Xbox, and the Xbox app just starts you in on something, and you can't get out of it. So I
Right.
can't watch Crackle.
Right. So this one's on DVD. I own this on DVD in a 4-pack. It's Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master.
So Dream Warriors is 3.
Right.
I think I like 3. I like it. Where I'm at with these is 1's the best, 3's the second best, 4's the third, and 2's after that.
1 is considerably could be considered a quality film to a
Very,
degree.
yeah.
4 is fucking awesome.
Which one has the wizard?
The Wizard.
The kid who thinks he's a wizard.
Oh, that's 3. That's Dream
That's
Warriors.
3. Okay, yeah. That's the one I like the
Yeah,
best.
I like Dream Warriors the best as well. But Dream Master was really good. And on a side note, it's the most successful Freddy movie up until Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the highest one, the highest grossing of all time.
Hmm.
But it's a continuation on the Dream Warriors. Freddy basically whacks the Dream Warriors at the beginning, offs them all, and then Patricia Arquette's character, who Patricia Arquette does not appear in this film, but her character does, transfers her power onto another girl, who then takes Freddy on face to face. Jackie, Dream Master, what'd you think?
It was a little bit harder for me to follow that whole connection because Patricia Arquette's character, because they changed people, right?
Right, they changed actresses.
And because I didn't know that, I thought it was just another movie that they were doing.
Yeah.
I didn't make the connection with the Dream, the previous one. But the waterbed scene was pretty cool.
The fucking waterbed scene is awesome. Here's the thing about Freddy movies that I really fucking like, because I actually prefer Jason to a degree. They're stupider.
They are, and it's weird. It's a weird. The two franchises couldn't be more different because
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare on Elm Street really starts out hot, whereas the Freddy movie, the Friday the 13th movies don't even really become themselves until the third one.
Right. Actually, the rumblings of it are in the third one. I would say 4 is where it really,
the final chapter is when it
Right.
actually fucking starts.
What I really like about Freddy movies, though, is the concept of Freddy itself, because it's all surreal. It's all none of it takes place in reality. So when you're a filmmaker, you have the shackles removed on what you can and can't do, and that makes for some of the best visuals that have ever been done in creative visuals. It's not just gore. It's not just because this movie really didn't have very much gore. It just had very creative ways to use Freddy. Like for particular one scene, this girl, she focuses her mind like, take me, Calgon, take me away. And she takes herself to a beach. Like, think of a happy place. Put yourself in a happy place and Freddy won't be able to get you there. Instead of like, dark, dirty alleyways or basements next to the smelting factory, places where Freddy's at home. So she puts herself on this beach, and it's a sunny day, and it's glorious out, and people are playing volleyball. There's a dog running. It's got a lady's bikini top, and she's chasing after it with her huge fucking... Wait, no, that was just in my brain.
Mike, wait a second. This isn't happening.
So Freddy shows up, though, and it's his knife hand, as a shark fin through the waters, and he's acting like a shark, and then he comes in really fast, and his hand transitions from the water onto the sand. So then his hand is a land shark, runs into a fucking sandcastle, the sandcastle explodes, and then there's fucking Freddy standing there. Who comes up with that shit? It's just cool.
Yeah.
I fucking love Freddy. I'm down. I just want to keep watching Freddy movies. I fucking love it.
I'm going to give this one a do, just
totally
because
give it a
the workout girl's death was
so weird.
So weird and so creative, and I don't know. As these go on, I like them better and better.
Yeah, I do too. I avoided Freddy for a long time, but man, I fucking love him.
The first 4 are strong.
Yeah, this is a total do. It's not as awesome and fun. It's not as silly as Dream Warriors, but dude, this movie is just rad.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Jackie and I watched this on Epix, a Charles Band movie called Ghoulies.
I haven't seen Ghoulies in so long that I can't participate.
Yeah, Ghoulies is a big one.
Yeah, since watching this movie, I will say that I check underneath our bed every night to make sure that Justin has not put some kind of weird satanic ritual underneath it.
Is Ghoulies 2 the one with the toilet?
No, there's this Ghoulies one is the toilet.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah. It's so different than Puppet Masters.
Absolutely. Couldn't be more different.
It could not be further from Puppet Masters. I mean, other than the fact that there's tiny villains.
Tiny villains, but the pace of the Ghoulies is a lot faster than that.
And silly, and at no point draggy at all. It's just back to back to back silly business with the Ghoulies and awful looking miniatures.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I totally give it a do. Jackie?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a do, too.
Oh, you know who's in Ghoulies?
Who?
Mariska Hargitay.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Ooh.
Spotted her off.
Yeah.
So if it's a do and she's in it, that's a pretty strong do because she stinks.
Yeah, she stinks.
Well, she wasn't great in this movie either.
She wasn't
but she didn't have a lot of lines, so it was okay.
She got off pretty quick, but yeah, I thought it was fun. I did not expect it to be about
somebody trying to become a
what it's
wizard.
about. Yeah, becoming a wizard, and you just get there's fucking like at one point this guy who wants to become a wizard needs some extra help that the Ghoulies can't provide because all the Ghoulies really do is sit there and go and then bite you. He enlists what appear to be medieval little people.
All right.
Brother and sister, I guess.
I have no idea how these two are related, but
I don't even know who they are.
They seem to be Keeblers.
Yeah,
The ones that were kicked out for eating too many cookies.
But they've got like medieval helmets.
Yeah, I know.
They are awesome. These two little people are my two favorite little people. Like, I'm sorry, Hobbitses, and the guys from Willow, and the Ewoks, go fuck yourself. These two little people are awesome. They are so much fun. And so dumb. And so what are you? What are you doing here? Ghoulies was great. Total do. Watch it on Epix. Jackie, you concur?
Oh yeah, totally do.
Okay, I think we'll continue on with the Ghoulies franchise.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
Oh.
They're all supposed to be good.
I mean, you make me a nice dinner with some nice cheesecake,
And you'll watch a Ghoulies film.
and I'll watch some Ghoulies with you.
All right.
I mean, I got to get it when I can.
Yeah. Next week is my pick as we roll out the last episode before Halloween of Spooktober. You guys want to take a guess what I'm doing? We already talked about it on this episode.
I'm saying that you're going to throw out a Freddy movie.
I'm not.
Oh.
I am throwing out Jason 5! Friday the 13th 5.
Which one's 5?
It's the one, well, you'll find out.
I mean, we will, but I've
The
seen them
subtitle,
all.
I don't know. I think it's Jason Lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's after the final chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
So-
think I like 6 better still, but we'll find out.
Yeah. All right. Come back to us next week. Enjoy everything and carve some spooky pumpkins and carve a get to the chopper pumpkin.
Carve a get to the chopper pumpkin.
Ooh.
Visit us at www.stinkermadness.com. Follow Stinker Madness on Twitter at Stinker Madness. Please rate and review us on iTunes and Stitcher. Thank you for listening, and get to the chopper.